The makers of Alka-Seltzer bring you Lum and Abner. You know, friends, the folks who live down in Pine Ridge aren't much different from the folks who live right in your own neighborhood. They have their good times and their troubles, even as you and I. And just because Pine Ridge is a small town, don't get the idea that the folks who live there are behind the times. For they aren't, not one bit. They're as familiar with modern methods as you and I are. For they, too, have learned, first over the radio, and then by personal experience, that it's wise to alkalize with Alka-Seltzer when they're troubled with acid indigestion. Alka-Seltzer is so helpful in cases of acid indigestion, occasional distress after meals, sour, upset stomach, and heartburn, because it offers twofold relief. You see, it not only neutralizes excess gastric acidity, but it also helps relieve that full, stuffy feeling. You really ought to try it, folks, the very next time some minor stomach upset makes you miserable. Remember, all druggists have Alka-Seltzer, either by the package or by the glass at their soda fountain. Try it. And then you'll know why thousands of folks always keep Alka-Seltzer handy. And now, let's see what's going on down in Pine Ridge. Well, today is the day of the carnival, but Lum is pretty disinterested in it. He thought that this was the day his protege, Mousey, would knock out Iron Ike and win the $1,000 offered by the carnival. But Mousey is home in bed with the mumps. As we look in on the little community today, we find Lum and Abner in their jot-em-down store, library, and bakery. Listen.
Well, ain't you even going over to the carnival for just a little while, Lum?
No, I ain't going, Abner, so just quit talking about it.
Oh.
If you want to run over there, go ahead. I'll watch the store.
Well, Lum, we can just close the store up and both of us go. We won't do no business here no way. Everybody in town's at the carnival.
Abner, we can't close up the store every time a little carnival comes along, so just don't even mention it again. Granny's mumps.
Huh? What'd you say?
Nothing.
Sound like you said mumps. Is that what's wrong with you? Are you still mad about Mousey getting the mumps?
Well, who wouldn't be? Cheated me right out of getting the manager's share of that $1,000 Mousey would have won by knocking out Iron Ike.
Yeah, Lum, but
And it ruined my box promoting career before it even got started.
Well, Mousey never got the mumps on purpose, Lum.
No, I don't reckon he did, but I wouldn't be surprised if Squire Skimp never had something to do with it.
Was Mousey getting the mumps? Now, that's just plain silly.
I don't know. I wouldn't put nothing past that Squire Skimp. He might have carried a mump over and give it to him. I don't know.
Oh, Lum.
I orta expected something when he come in here all smiles and friendships the other day. Orta knowed there's something funny about him coming down to $100 on Mousey's contract.
Yeah, well, it's done did now, Lum. You might just as well go over to the carnival and have a good time and forget about it.
No, I ain't going over to the dad blame
Wait a minute.
carnival.
There comes Cedric. I bound you that's where he's been.
Yeah. He always gets up in the middle of the night and goes over and helps them put up the tents and drive stakes and such as that every time a circus comes to town.
Yeah. You recollect the time they told him to carry some water to the elephants and he couldn't find the water buckets? Old Cedric tried to carry the elephants over to the pump.
Oh, for goodness sake. You never actually seen Cedric do that.
Well, no, but Grandpap said a feller told him that he seen Cedric trying to lift them.
Yeah, you oughtn't to believe all that prittle-prattle Grandpap brings in here. Well, howdy, Cedric.
Yeah, hello, Cedric.
Howdy, Mr. Abner. Howdy, Mr. Lum. Boy, have I been having fun.
Well, you have, huh?
Yes, Mom. Ain't you fellers going over?
Well, I was sort of suggesting to Lum that we just close up the store.
Abner's going, but I ain't. I got too much work to do around here.
What work you got to do?
Well, I'll think of something. You ought to go, too, Mr. Lum. It's sure a lot of fun.
Tis, huh?
They got sideshows and animals and a thrill-a-minute caterpillar ride and a merry-go-round.
That's what I love.
Yes, Mom, me, too. And you can win blankets and Cupid dolls and... Look what I got here.
Huh? Well, a whistle.
Yes, Mom, but it's a special kind of whistle. Imitates birds.
It does.
See, you blow on this end, and it's a meadowlark.
Well, I do know.
And then you blow on the other end, and you get the whippoorwill.
That sounds just like the meadowlark, Cedric.
Yes, Mom, it does, don't it?
It sure does.
I asked the feller about that, but he said it just sounded that way to humans.
Well.
Said the meadowlarks and the whippoorwills could tell the difference all right.
Who told you that, Cedric?
The feller I bought the cookies from.
Cookies?
Yeah, the whistle will come as a prize in this here little box of cookies.
Oh.
Here, you want to eat some of them?
Well, I don't mind if I do. You want some, Lum?
No, I ain't interested in no cookies. Go on, help yourself, Mr. Lum. You fellers can have them all if you want them. They ain't no good. I never eat them myself, hardly.
You don't? Well, what'd you get them for then, Cedric?
On account of the surprise, of course.
Oh.
Just cost 25 cents, and look what I got.
Well.
Meadowlark.
Is that all it cost, just 25 cents?
What do you mean, is that all it costs? And you look at that thing. Whistle and cookies together ain't worth over 9 cents, abound you. You oughtn't to be buying stuff like that, Cedric. You ought to save your money. Why not? Everybody else is buying them. And they're getting terrible, wonderful prizes, too, boy.
Reckon they got any more left over there, Cedric?
Now, wait, Abner. You ain't going over and squander your money on a silly thing like that.
Huh?
Grannies, I just can't understand how folks will spend all their money when they think they'll get a surprise of some kind. Wait a minute, though.
What's the matter, Lum?
Be quiet, I'm studying.
Oh, I wondered why you had your eyes squinted up that way.
Well, you can always tell I'm studying when I squint my eyes.
Yeah. What you studying about?
It's the way that feller's running for the legislator.
Yeah.
He done that.
Yeah, he looks just like you're looking right now, Lum.
I think we got something here, Abner.
Huh?
This thing here, that whistle, give me an idea. You recollect that idea me and Squire had for putting money in some of the loaves of bread we baked?
Oh, yeah, but Squire wanted to run that honest, old Lum.
Well, Squire ain't going to be in on this. We'll run it ourselves.
We will?
Why, sure, we don't need him to tell us what to do.
Good for us.
Grannies, I know it'll work, too.
Yeah.
If all them people over there will fall all over themselves buying boxes of cookies for a quarter to get little trinkets that ain't worth the money they paid, they ought to go crazy over bread with real, actual money prizes in it.
Oh, yeah, Lord me, they'll just go wild about that.
Whippoorwill.
I bound you we won't be able to bake up enough bread to keep 'em in it, you know.
Meadowlark.
When we going to start, Lum?
Right away. Right while everybody's in the spirit of buying prizes and stuff.
Yeah, that's the time.
I'll start mixing the dough for the bread, and you can get a fire going in the stove right now.
I doggy, this is going to be fun. You know, Cedric, would you get some wood for me?
No, there's already some wood in the stove. Never mind, Cedric.
Uh-huh.
Just take some paper and get it lit there, Abner.
Yeah, let's see. Where's some old newspaper now?
Oh. Here, use this.
Huh? Yeah, give it here. Well, wait a minute. This is your manager's contract with Mousey, Lum.
Oh, I know it. Well, it ain't no good no way. I wish I'd never seen the dad blame thing. Go ahead and use it.
Well, all right. Seems a shame to burn up something you paid $100 for, though.
Meadowlark.
Stop blowing that thing, Cedric. It gets on my nerves.
Whippoorwill. Or wait a minute. It's supposed to be the meadowlark.
Huh?
Well, do you know where I could find me a live meadowlark?
Live meadowlark?
Yes, Mom. I'd like to just have him listen to it and see if he could tell the difference in them whistles.
Oh, of course he couldn't.
Where's the east, Abner?
Huh?
Whereabouts is the east?
Oh. You see, I seen it around here someplace, Lum.
Never mind. I found it. Here it is.
Oh, yeah, that's where I knowed it was at. You want me to help you mix up the dough, Lum?
Whippoorwill.
Cedric, are you going to stop blowing that dad blame thing?
Wished I was a whippoorwill so's I could tell the difference in these bird calls. They're getting to sound more alike all the time to me. Just listen now. Meadowlark. Whippoorwill.
Cedric, why don't you go on back over to the carnival? What did you come over here in the first place for?
Let's see. What did I come over here for?
Well, you ought to go back over there where you can enjoy yourself, Cedric.
Well, I come over here for something. Maybe I better go back over there and study.
Huh?
See if I can figure out what I come over here for. Oh, I know now. Recollect, yeah. I come over to tell Mr. Lum something about Mousey.
About Mousey?
Did you say Mousey? Yes, Mom, but I don't recollect now what it was.
For the land's sake,
Oh,
Cedric.
I know. He said on account of some contract, said he had to fight Iron Ike or get thrown in jail, and that'd be a disgrace to Miss Gussie, he said. Well, he don't need to feel that way. No contract can make a feller fight when he's got the mumps.
Of course not.
Besides, the contract's burned up anyway.
Well, I reckon he never knowed that, though, 'cause he got out of bed and went over and fought Iron Ike anyway.
40. Oh, my goodness. Abner, get that...
No, too late, Lum. It's done burned to a crisp.
Oh, my goodness. There goes my manager's share of that $1,000, for goodness sake.
Well, now, wait a minute, Lum. You don't have to have a contract to be a feller's manager. That was just Squire Skimp's idea, weren't it?
Granny, maybe you're right, Abner.
Why, sure. Besides, nobody but us knows it's burned up no way.
Why, sure. Cedric, have you got your car here?
Why don't you just call up over there? They got a phone hooked up out there.
They have?
Yes, Mom, I seen them talking on it.
Well, that's a thing to
Let
do.
me get to that telephone.
Yeah, that's a time, Lum.
Cedric, don't you say nothing to Squire about us burning that contract.
No, Mom, I won't.
Hello, Mamie? Would you hook me up to the carnival? Connect me up with them, please? Right away, please.
That dogged old Mousey sure got a nerve, you know it. Getting out of a sick bed to go over and fight a fella.
Hello, is this the carnival? Well, this is Lum Edwards, Mousey's manager. Mousey Gray, the feller that just fought Iron Ike.
Dynamite killer, I think they called it.
Yeah, well, of course I'm sure I'm his manager. $10 what? Entry fee. What for? Oh, well, sure I'll pay that. Just send the bill over to Lum Edwards. Yeah. All right. Goodbye. Yeah, Granny, that ought to prove I'm Mousey's manager anyway, paying that entry fee for him.
You mean you're going to pay $10 more, Lum? You already put out $100 for the contract.
Well, don't worry about that. My share of the winnings will cover that.
Well, huh?
How long did it take to knock him out, Cedric?
Just one blow done it.
Granny, just one blow. Did you hear that, Abner?
Yeah.
It's just one blow, and there was Mousey out cold as an icicle.
Mousey?
Yes, Mom. Meadowlark. Whippoorwill. Meadowlark.
Well, Lum certainly has plenty of reason to be upset, hasn't he? And, folks, there are many reasons why all of you, young and old alike, should get ample vitamins A and D each day, the protection you get when you take one-a-day brand vitamin A and D tablets. Now, these short, dark days of winter, along with fewer green vegetables on the table, increase the need for additional vitamins A and D. Besides, frequently, the foods we like best do not satisfy our vitamin needs, so you owe it to yourself and your family to make sure. And here's how you can do it. Take one-a-day brand vitamin A and D tablet each day. That's all you need, and the cost is mighty low. What's more, each one-a-day tablet is guaranteed to contain the same amount of vitamins A and D as 2 whole teaspoonfuls of cod liver oil, meeting minimum United States pharmacopoeia standards, an amount equal to 50% more than your minimum daily requirements. Now, one-a-day tablets are convenient to take and pleasant to taste, too, so play safe. Ask your druggist for one-a-day brand vitamin A and D tablets right away. Remember, 1 tablet a day is all you take, and the cost is mighty low. And say, while you're in the drugstore, don't forget to take home a package of Alka-Seltzer tablets, too.